Figure that out.
Maybe that's maybe that's what guys are doing when they're wearing masks inside the car.
Oh yeah, when they're by themselves in the car,
Maybe
they're like, "Wait a minute,
just eating.
I'm just gonna put some Cheetos in there, hands free."
I mean,
hands-free eating.
driving and eating. It's a trough. I mean, it's a feed bag.
Okay, so
that's what it is.
Halloween. What COVID costumes are you gonna see for Halloween? Someone's gonna be the big round COVID ball with the things off, right?
Bubble Boy.
Splinter.
Bubble Boy.
The,
Yeah.
Splinter.
That Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I actually knew what he was talking
Or
about
the
there. That's
Shredder.
Shredder.
What are the old the doctors that wore the creepy freaking masks
the Plague.
Yeah,
the Plague.
Doctor.
I actually have one of those masks.
Are you serious?
It's a Halloween mask.
Plague
Yeah,
Doctor.
totally.
Mortal Kombat, Katana.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat's good.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero.
But yeah, people are gonna go as Fauci. You got to go as Fauci, right?
Oh, Tyler, you'll want to stay tuned. Just saying.
Just wait.
Tyler,
Just wait.
Hold on.
So you're watching the
live.
YouTube. I'm watching the
you're
Facebook.
watching Facebookers.
We're live. Welcome in. Gun Talk Live is brought to you by GLOCK and by Springfield Armory. Gun Talk Live is also brought to you by Ruger. Everything you need to enjoy a day at the range or time in the field can be found in Ruger's online. Is this right? Am I reading the right thing?
Yeah.
Shop.
I'm just making sure.
Safety equipment, extra magazines, range bags, mag loaders, Ruger gear. Actually got some Ruger gear
Isn't it Ruger Day?
the other day. Wait a minute. Oh my God!
That was brought up by.
It's
first,
10/22 day.
Michael, our editor, brought that up, and
is.
Luke Capria brought it up.
It's 10/22 day, everybody. Go shoot your 10/22. Not into the air. Yeah. Well, wow, we just went off the rail.
Mind blown.
But they do have Ruger gear. I even have some Ruger pint glasses.
You got a drink out of them tonight.
Yes.
Everybody,
I guess I got to.
have a drink for Ruger after
you shoot your 10/22, put the guns away. And also by Sig Sauer, offering everything from firearms, suppressors, electro-optics, ammunition, air guns, custom guns, and training. Yeah, that's true. They have a training school. New courses with top trainers continue to be added for 2021 schedule at the Sig Sauer Academy. Handgun, rifle, shotgun, enhanced training options, including trauma management, live fire vehicle courses. You don't get to do that at your indoor range. Find your next class at sigsaueracademy.com. Don't forget.
What?
Did you know that you could win stuff with Gun Talk right now? Go to guntalk.com/win. Enter if you dare. Giveaway.
The whole Halloween thing.
You know, there's a thing. Is
See what we
October. You could win Springfield Armory XDM Elite OSP pistol, an Omega 36M modular suppressor from Silencer Co. That's right. We're giving away silencers. We're crazy.
Tax stamp not included.
$400 gift certificate to Galco, the CTS 1250 red dot reflex sight from Crimson Trace, and a lifetime membership to the American Suppressor Association, so you can be part of the solution and not part of the problem.
There you go.
First 4 prize winners will receive a gift certificate from Galco and Timney triggers and a lockdown puck. Enter now through October 30th at guntalk.com/win.
All right.
Whew.
So that's a mouthful.
Yeah.
So giveaways. This is a nice loophole box here, and we do have some shades we are going to give away.
Future's so bright.
I will tell you. Jeez. I will tell you right now, I've been wearing these, since they were announced, and love them.
Are we giving away new ones?
These are new ones. These aren't mine.
Sunglasses at night.
These are not
Corey
my
Hart?
glasses.
Corey Hart?
But I love them.
Yeah. He wears sunglasses at night.
Is this how good? What are y'all doing for Christmas? Oh, something big for Christmas. But Tyler Sellers, congratulations, you won the loopholed shades, and they are ANSI rated. So feel free to take them on the range.
They're range glasses.
They are range glasses.
Just look good.
So anyway,
good job, Tyler.
If you want to claim these within a week, hit me up, KJ@guntalk.com. I'll need your address, and I'll get them out the door to you, buddy.
there's other stuff here.
There's other stuff here, and this is actually kind of cool. One of our viewers, listeners, set those down. I didn't scratch them, Tyler. He started this thing called the Skill Challenge, and it's challenge your skill. So the website is skillchallengeshooting.com.
He's not even a sponsor. We just think it's cool.
It's a cool idea to mix up your training, mix up your gun training, and have fun at the range, where it'll let you do some of this stuff. But it's basically die, and you roll it, and it'll tell you drills to run. It'll tell you which hand to use your support hand.
So read some of the things they'll find on here, right?
Some of the stuff that you'll find is, use a pistol, use rifle, use a shotgun. So take 3 guns, 3
Set them
guns,
out.
left, front, right, rear. So that's where the target is. So set targets, if you can, in a safe direction, and you'll engage your left target, whatever you will. But they also have malfunction drills. So if you roll a skull and crossbones, you have to do whatever. So you have to do whatever malfunction is rolled. It's actually a cool deal.
It is really cool.
These are handmade, guys.
Both hands.
He's doing it.
Double feed, stovepipe. So it's just a fun way to mix up your training and challenge yourself.
And there are some comments out there. I have a deck of cards that do the same thing, similar, and that's absolutely right. What a great way to start introducing malfunction drills and stuff like that to young shooters and stuff in a fun way, especially since you can be there to monitor how they do it and everything like that. But if you want more information on this, please go to, that is skillchallengeshooting.com. skillchallengeshooting.com. So that's the giveaway.
So this time of year, every year, you guys, if you follow what we do, we're usually at the NASGW show, probably this week.
What's the NASGW show?
National Association of Sporting Goods Wholesalers. It's a long name. It means
Amazing results.
Distributors of all the stuff you guys love: guns, ammo, optics, accessories, all that stuff. It's kind of an inside baseball wholesale thing, but they do introduce a lot of new products there, and something they've been doing for years are the awards, the NASGW-POMA awards, the Caliber awards, and they just announced them. They're right there on his screen, and so we thought we'd just go through and let you know who was nominated and who won. And this is kind of the best of the best for the year.
We're going to start out best accessory.
Best accessory.
Roll it.
The finalists for Best New Accessory of the Year are Mantis Blackbeard,
Mantis.
You gotta do that.
I gotta do
Lyman
the voice.
Products,
No, I'm not gonna do
Borcam
that.
Pro Wireless Bore Scope,
Lyman.
1791 Gun Leather, Ultra Custom Holster,
91 gun leather.
and the winner of this year's Best New Accessory
Best new
is
accessory is...
Here we go.
Mantis Blackbeard.
Mantis.
I could have told you that.
The
all
Blackbeard.
great products, but this is really cool. We just got ours in,
Yeah.
and we are loving it.
We're just
It
starting
just
to
got
figure it
in.
out.
But it automatically resets so you can dry fire your AR now.
So it resets the trigger.
Yep, you have basically...
And Mantis has.
One second.
Oh, wait a minute. I have something here to show you. So Mantis is kind of upping the game as far as dry fire goes.
Okay.
Using laser, using targets, using an app, and really challenging yourself.
So you'll replace your bolt carrier
Your
group.
charging handle, bolt carrier group.
It's all one piece, so it slides in
Just boop.
really easily. This is very easy. You insert the mag, and there are 2 connection
So it's a little
points.
battery deal.
Little battery operated deal. This one's out of charge. Sorry about that. I was playing with it too much earlier today. But it's out of charge right now. But it comes with a charging cord. You charge it. There's a port right there.
These guys are thinkers.
But it allows you an easy way to work on your trigger press.
That's awesome.
On your AR.
Yeah,
And
because
you don't change your trigger.
it's your trigger.
Yeah.
It's your optic using your rifle. That's pretty
That's
slick.
pretty cool. Anyway,
That's
I brought
pretty
that
slick.
over just to show everybody.
All right, next up we have Best Ammunition.
Roll it.
The finalists for Best New Ammunition
This
are
one's a tough one.
Federal Premium Ammunition, Force X2,
Okay. Okay.
HSM ammunition,
HSM.
6.5 Creedmoor low recoil.
That's good stuff.
Federal
Story
Premium
about that.
ammunition, Hydroshock
also
Deep
Federal
380
Hydroshock.
Auto.
380.
And the winner of this year's Best New Ammunition is Federal Premium Ammunition, Force X2.
Always great stuff. Those, and you know, I actually haven't gotten a chance to mess with it, but
But you know, Federal, if you want to send us like a case of Force X2
Yeah.
for us to try it out, we'll tell everybody watching this how awesome it is, because ammo is basically unobtainium right now.
unobtainium. Next, we're going to go over and we're going to switch gears and we're going to go to best handgun. Always a highly contested
Ooh, this is a
category.
hot one. This is hot. Let's see.
Go for
The finalists for Best New Handgun are Glock 44, Ruger 5.7,
Glock, Ruger, of course.
Springfield Armory,
Springfield.
Hellcat,
I mean, all of
OSP.
Hellcat,
All of them.
killing it.
And the winner of this
They're
year's
all
Best
great
New
handgun.
Handgun
Best
is
new handgun?
It'll be-
Springfield Armory, Hellcat,
the
OSP.
Hellcat OS.
Any surprises?
No, they're killing it with that. Theirs goes to 11.
Is that white one?
Yeah, because any time you can work in a Spinal Tap reference, it's a winner. It's just a winner idea right there.
See, Luke Capria, that was kind of my thing. I thought the 5.7 was one of those guns that would be a huge hit, and it was a huge hit, and it still is. It still continues to have great growth. We've been testing it, using it, and
But the Hellcat is-
But the Hellcat's great.
They're selling a lot of them.
Yeah.
And, you know, for concealed carry, we've gotten to this weird, crazy, awesome place where you're like, this is a small carry gun. And we used to say there was always a compromise with shootability, with carryability, with how many rounds
Yeah.
and the power and all that. It feels like we're getting to a place with a lot of these guns where there's not much of a compromise being made.
No.
You have
Absolutely not.
everything. You have it all. You can have it all.
All right, next we are going to go to
What's next?
Best Optic.
Best optic. Well,
The
we know what the
finalists for
trends
Best
have
New
been
Optic are
this year with optics.
Crimson Trace, Railmaster Pro 301
know?
Laser Light Combo,
Laser
Loophole,
pointer,
Delta Point
the
Pro Night
Loophole,
Vision,
I mean,
Delta
yeah.
Point Pro, another
Sig
red
Sauer,
dot.
Romeo
Sig,
Zero.
Romeo,
Zero,
Zero,
yep.
another red dot.
And the winner of this year's
There
Best
it
New
is.
Optic is Sig Sauer,
A red
Romeo
dot.
Zero.
Could have gone to any of those. Could have gone to any of them.
Yeah,
Really could have. And I mean, they're all great.
so the Romeo Zero, very small, very lightweight. It's a micro red dot.
Yeah.
Designed for pistols. That whole red dot revolution that's happening right now. More and more pistols are cut and ready for red dots. So that's one that people are liking. It adds no weight to the gun.
Right. And I think we're going to address some questions that we're getting.
Okay.
Because Ryan Weiss says, how did the Vortex Razor 1 to 10 not make the list? So companies submit these,
Yeah.
and then a panel trims it down from there, and then they trim it down again. And so that it's just, and it's a panel separate on optics, it's a separate panel on, and these are panel experts.
You know, how did Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure not win Best Picture? I don't know the answer to all these questions, okay, guys? Sometimes you're just robbed.
Right.
I don't
and
know.
And the Vortex 1 to 10 is a fine optic. It
Yeah, it's
really
cool.
is. And
there are a lot of factors that go into this stuff. It's best, and it's also, you have to think about like the organization putting it on. You have the Professional Outdoor Media Association, and you have NASGW, which is a wholesaler. So I think there's a little bit of who works with the wholesalers and how they work with them, and that's beyond my world of
Right.
what we do. But what's our next category?
Our next category, we're going to go jump right into the best rifle.
Best rifle. I think
The
you got any
finalists
guesses?
for Best New
for
Rifle are
2020?
I've got guesses, but they would all be wrong.
All right.
Bergara
got-
Mountain Rifle 2.0,
Bergara.
That's
Bergara's
POF,
been
Rogue
coming on strong.
308
POF
Carbine,
always makes really
Sig
high
Sauer
end
Cross
ARs.
Rifle,
And of course, the cross rifle.
And the winner
that
of
made a
this year's
lot of
best new
splashes.
rifle is
Which one?
I have my guess.
Bergara Mountain Rifle 2.0.
Yeah, you're
Bergara.
shocked. You're shocked.
Feels like an upset.
It does. But if you've picked this gun up, and Bergara is doing a phenomenal job with this series, but I was a little shocked on this one. I thought the cross was not out of like reach of Sig Sauer, but it was out of the norm for Sig Sauer.
It's a truly new platform. It's not
Right.
just, well, we made a different version of an AR or whatever, a semi-auto pistol. Yeah, the cross is brand new. Well, that being said, Bergara makes really nice rifles.
Yes,
and
absolutely. Not taking anything away from
there's
it.
a trend towards that mountain rifle again, a lighter weight carryable gun.
But how is the Sig Cross not that, and it's a completely new platform for a company? Like that, I'm sorry, I love Bergara.
Maybe-
do a great job, but it's I don't know.
I don't know. I don't make the rules. I didn't get to vote on this one. What's next?
The next one, we're going to go with Best Shotgun.
Best shotgun. All right.
Shoddy.
The finalists for Best New Shotgun are
Any guesses?
Mossberg
You've already seen
940
it, but-
JM Pro Autoloading Competition
mean-
Shotgun.
Mossberg.
Savage
Renegade
Arms. Renegade.
Savage.
The-
Renegade.
You shot that on the
TriStar
Goose
Arms.
Hunt.
Trinity.
TriStar.
Over and under.
TriStar makes
And the winner
some
of
good
this year's
stuff.
Best New
And,
Shotgun is
good value.
And
Mossberg 940
I'm not
JM
shocked.
Pro
Mossberg
Autoloading
was
Competition
not
Shotgun.
shocked.
Mossberg guns just run. And this is, of course, their competition gun. You can see Lena
Lena
running it,
and-
making us all look like fools.
Jerry's pretty good himself too.
Yeah.
And that's a Jerry Mitchlick 940 Pro.
Correct. The JM is Jerry. Mitchell. Yeah.
And so we were on the range and we shot this JM Pro, which why I still don't have one is beyond me. Linda Powell.
Hit me up, Linda.
But it is a phenomenal platform. Like their oversized controls, everything just seems to work out.
All right, what's next?
Hey, we're gonna go best overall. This is
Overall.
best overall.
Ooh.
So I do have to say every gun, optic, everything was
nominated
included.
from all the categories is available
Right.
for the best overall.
But the best overall could not win its category.
okay.
So now your wheels are turning. Everybody's thinking now. So which product won best overall?
And the winner of this year's Best New Overall Product is
All the products. And it is
Ruger 5.7.
yeah. So
Yes.
was it Luke that said this?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Best overall,
It was
the
best
Ruger
overall.
5.7. This is, they did it right. They seem to just got everything right on this gun.
Yeah.
It's for what it is the right size and the right shootability, and it has ambi controls, I believe. It's got, it's optics ready. So it's making a splash. I think they're probably selling more than they thought they would. They thought this was sort
How
of a
do they-
specialty gun.
How do they not know that they knocked it out of the park? And I think they, like engineering wise and everything, I think they did. But this sucker lit it up.
Yeah, everybody's loving the 5.7. So that's super cool. So that's the POMA NASGW Caliber Awards. And
thank you, POMA and NASGW, for allowing us to use those videos. Those were put together by those folks, and we appreciate them allowing us to use them.
Yeah.
To talk about it, you guys have any more information or want to know any more about POMA or NASGW, please click on the link in the description.
yeah, and for what it's worth, if you're thinking about wanting to do this kind of stuff for a living,
Yeah,
the
POMA's a great way.
POMA's a great way to start. The
Yeah.
Professional Outdoor Media Association. So whether you're a photographer, a writer, a blogger, a podcaster, a video guy, and you do anything in the outdoors, shooting, hunting, fishing, they do fishing.
They do.
Which is not our world. Well, not for work at least.
Yeah, we fish.
So you went on a youth hunt.
I went on a youth hunt, took my son, and it was interesting. I took him last year. We drove round trip 22 hours to my hunting spot in Oklahoma and back for 20 minutes worth of hunting.
It went too well.
It went too well. Well, this time he had to work a little harder for it. But it all started about a month and a half ago. When I've been on the road quite a bit. You know, the phases are opening up everywhere, and it's allowing us to travel a little bit more, and companies are putting on more events. So our schedule fills up. Well, and we don't have a lot of ranges around here to go shoot readily. I mean, you have to drive 45 minutes to an hour just to get to a range. And so I wasn't able to go with him. And so what I did was that I set him up in the garage under my supervision, dry fire practice. 5 minutes a day. That's all. That's all I wanted. 5 minutes a day. And it was actually really interesting. So he'd get behind the gun, and we were shooting my 6.5 Creedmoor with a suppressor on it.
So not a youth gun.
Not a youth gun.
Big old full-size gun.
Full-size gun. And
What, you had it
off
in a rest?
Had it in a rest, bog death grip, because I can set that up, and I could set it up quickly. So if we were moving, I could get it set up, and he'd have a sturdy rest. Well, 5 minutes a day, just slow dry fire practice. Hey, are you visualizing the shot? Where are you aiming at on the deer? Oh, right behind the shoulder. Okay. You know, and he'd slow press that trigger. But he just set up on the gun odd the first time. Like, it was odd. I was like, okay, here you go. You know, get on the right. Because last year he shot his deer from the right side of the gun.
Yeah.
I didn't think anything of it. I took him to the range. He shot fine, right-handed, shot great. Well,
because you showed him how to shoot it.
Yeah,
because you shoot right-handed.
Well, yeah, of course.
All right, so
he was setting up on it weird, and I was like, okay, let's run a couple tests. And we ran him through the test, and the first time I could tell when he was looking at it and bringing it, he'd bring it over to his right eye. He was forcing it.
Right.
And I'm like, buddy, just bring it straight back.
Look
at it, just find a point.
Which eye am I looking at you with, right?
Yep. And it was the left. He suffers from your ailment, from Tom's ailment, and from my ailment.
Right-handed, left eye dominant. Weirdo.
So anyway, got him set up on the right. And the first 10 shots, he flinched.
Really?
First 10 shots, he flinched. I'm like, I paused.
On dry fire?
On dry fire. And I go, hey, what's going on? What are you expecting? He goes, I don't know. I go, it's going to be fine. But, you know, by the end, it was natural. I'd have him shoot, fire a shot, and then engage the bolt and go back on and never come off the gun.
Yeah.
Follow
through.
Stay in that scope. And he ended up doing great. And we were shooting HSM ammunition, 6.5 low recoil, which honestly, that probably could have won best ammunition just based off of this.
I have a question, because I know the story already, but do we have video of this?
Yes, we have video.
All right.
And this is the shot. It's around 70 yards. We had just kind of entered the blind. We've been hunting all day. And this is the final product of HSM ammunition, 6.5 low recoil.
You can shoot him now when you are on him. And just press the trigger.
Yeah, Dad's a little shaky. Sorry.
Buddy.
I got him.
Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. So, the 6.5 Creedmoor low recoil.
Awesome.
A-okay.
I mean, how big was that deer?
It was big. It was. I mean, it was a large deer, and he made the perfect shot.
That's awesome.
I didn't have to blood trail this deer. I didn't have to. The only problem is that bullet worked so well and opened up so good that I couldn't use the offside shoulder. It blew it out.
Sierra bullets?
It's a Sierra, like a patented Sierra bullet for the HSM low recoil round.
So, full-size gun, but with a suppressor on it, which helps reduce recoil.
Yes.
With low recoil loads. And really, I think on the low recoil, they say it's good out to 200, 250 yards, depending on the load.
I already capped him at 150. I wasn't going to let him shoot past 150.
Just set him up
'cause
for success.
Yeah, and I think that all started with the dry fire practice, and he understood what he was doing. Now, my neighbor who went gator hunting with me, he brought up a good point which he's doing with his son now, and so we're kind of modifying this dry fire practice for youth season. And I told him, I was like, well, if I do it again next year, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get printed out sheets of white-tailed deer standing at different angles.
Oh, yeah.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-mark a spot, like a red
This is
mark.
where you should be aiming.
This is where you should be aiming, and explain it to them. Explain, the trajectory,
The
and stuff like
anatomy,
that.
all of that
Right.
stuff, for sure.
So that was.
I've always
kinda-
thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Somebody did a book, and I wish I had it around here. We probably have it next door, of aiming points on dinosaurs.
Oh,
Have you
Phil
seen-
Massaro. Yes, I love that. I love that
So
book.
it's like the stuff you'd see for like going on an African big game hunt, because it's not always, if you're not used to, you have to hold different spots on an
Yes.
elephant or a giraffe and some of this stuff. So you go, where would you have to hold on a T-Rex?
It's great. Phil Massaro, go check him out. He's a great guy,
That's a
great
great book.
rider, and great hunter. But no, I think it's setting up kids for success, and shame on me for not getting him out on the range earlier and prepping earlier. But it's just so hard to get out to the range. So I figured a good way to get him used to everything, from the seat to understanding, teaching him how the bipod works, the tripod works, because that death grip will tilt up and down and it'll swivel 360.
Right.
So
But it grips the gun. It clamps
Yeah.
down on the gun.
So he can move, and I encouraged him to say, hey, okay, the deer's walking, follow him. And he's walking slow. And so Jet would kind of ease the gun, and I'd say, okay, he stopped. Hey, do you see the shot? Yeah, I see him. Click it off safety. I'd walk him through the whole process.
So he's already been there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, you could really, if you really want to go all the way, you have the targets for him to aim at.
Yes.
You have the seat that he's going to sit in,
Yes.
perhaps. I mean, you could
The whole
set it
setup.
up.
And
yeah,
I
that's
think,
cool.
I think he understands what to expect, because in the video, what you didn't see, well, the first video was me going, Jet, don't worry. There's a deer that stepped out. It's me like coaching him up, but what you don't see pre-shot is him going, I'm so nervous, and him managing the anticipation,
Like, kinda
and
calm yourself down.
And he was talking himself through it. Like he mumbled something in there, and I couldn't really make it out. But he was what you couldn't really hear was he was talking himself through his shot. He's like, calm down, calm down.
That's cool.
And it just breathe, buddy.
Yeah,
It's
it's all
all
right.
fun.
That's super cool. All right, so I hear there's an election coming up. So we actually have a podcast that with Tom that, did we put that out yesterday?
It went out yesterday.
Okay.
It's some
So
interesting things.
tune into that one. It's a Gun Talk Nation podcast. It's with Tom Gresham, and it's talking about the election and kind of gives you some great information. And also, as you're having conversations over the next week and a half with your buddies, your family, whatever, it may give you a little fuel, a little intellectual ammunition as you talk to them about the election and discuss some things. So, but get out there and vote.
Real quick, I got an email that just came through. Aero Precision has Blim items and barrels in stock. Okay? Blim items in stock.
Do they enter Gun Talk at checkout? or-
We will.
You can try it.
I will post a link in the description after all the fact, so you guys can click on there. But Aero Precision, a Blim stripped upper receiver for $101.
Yeah, go get 3 of those.
Just got an email.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Be careful out there. Enjoy some hunting. Go take someone shooting.
Take someone shooting.
And then they'll become a gun person, and they'll maybe vote for gun rights stuff. So that's a little trick.
Go out and vote.
Get out there. See you guys next time.
Thanks for watching Gun Talk Live. For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can always watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.